What is going on, people? I am here for, if you couldn't tell by the title, another movie review. I'm going to try to do a review at least every Wednesday. I get Wednesday off from work, so I'm going to try to check out some movies and review them for you. So hopefully, eventually, I want to try to get on some kind of schedule. I always say I want to, but then it always kind of goes off track. But at least Wednesdays, I want to watch a movie and then review it for you. Anyway, I was posting some stuff on Instagram, and the director of said movie I'm about to review contacted me and said you should check out my movie. It's on Hulu right now, which I'll leave the link to so you can check it out yourself. And I didn't hear of it. I'm like, oh, it definitely sounds cool. It's actually, he made it for Sony, so the budget is a little bit bigger than I'm used to for like certain films. Usually I try to do like indie films, but the budget was a little bit bigger than usual. I checked out a trailer for it, and I'm like, definitely. I definitely want to check it out. So he sent over like a reviewer link. So I was like, oh, definitely going to check it out, and I'll do a review for you. Probably some people have seen it by now. I believe it came out in 2017. Don't know exactly when it was, put out for the public and stuff. But the movie was shot in 2017. If you couldn't tell by the title, the movie is called Awakening the Zodiac. So this movie was directed by Jonathan Wright. It was written by Jennifer Archer, Mike Horrigan, and others. It stars Shane West, Leslie Bibb, Matt Craven, among many others. So pretty much what this movie is a I don't want to say continuation because it doesn't have anything to do with like the other Zodiac films, but this is 40 years after, in San Francisco, the Zodiac killer, killed all these people, left all these like clues and stuff for, it seemed like, to kind of get caught. I'm guessing this guy's a genius and likes the cat and mouse game. He probably knew he was never going to get caught, so he left all these, signs and all this stuff to kind of lead the officers and stuff to him, but they never caught him. So this is 40 years after, and a couple, and I believe it's the father or someone they know, an older gentleman, they end up going, they're kind of down on their luck and stuff, and they end up buying this, what do you want to call it, abandoned, or so they think, abandoned, almost like Storage Wars, like a storage unit kind of deal. Well, I guess this guy didn't pay his stuff, and they buy this storage unit for cheap, and they were going to use it for their own gain. Well, let's just say there are tapes in this storage unit, and they start playing them, and they realize that this has something to do with the infamous Zodiac killer. Well, on the bottom and everything, you read, okay, if you have any news or any information about the Zodiac killer that can help us kind of find him, then there's a big money reward. So pretty much throughout the rest of the movie, it's this couple or these three people trying to kind of figure out, I guess, what the cops couldn't. Like, now they have videotapes, and they're trying to, piece everything together to try to find out, maybe get a little bit closer to, because at this point in time, 40 years pass, nothing really happens. The guys, besides, between the last killing, it's been so long that no one's even heard of him. They don't know if he's dead already or anything. Well, let's just say other murders start popping up. In the background, you hear certain things happen. You see scenes and such. Well, throughout the rest of the movie, it's this couple kind of, like I said, piecing certain things together with a little bit more information than I'm sure the cops had. And let's just say throughout their looking and digging deeper, let's just say they might have awakened something that they shouldn't have, because now they're getting phone calls from said Zodiac killer. Now he's on their case, so they're kind of looking for each other at the same time, because what he's really looking for are these tapes. You find out that, they shouldn't have been sold, or the unit itself was more of his, shrine kind of deal, and it shouldn't have been sold, and let's just say now he's pissed and he's after not only well, pretty much after the people who are after him. Don't want to get way too much into it, but the movie itself turns into another cat and mouse game, which is pretty much, you know, the Zodiac movies. They're more thrillers than anything. You get some gore in this one. You get some killings and stuff. You know, it picks it up, especially now. You know, it's 2017. You get these cool looking you know, death scenes and stuff. But pretty much it is a gigantic cat and mouse game, and the trials and tribulations that, you know, the stress, not only, you know, now you're way too deep into this situation, but now not only that, but you got the actual person, the killer you're looking for, who cops and all these people from, you know, 40 years ago couldn't deal with, and they had a lot of people on this case. Now it's just a few people trying to, you know, at that point in time was just trying to get some money, because they said it's still open with all this money. Now they're trying to, you know, survive this. But let me say, it is very entertaining. Like I said, it is on the thriller side. You're not going to get much, you know, blood, guts, and gore. Here and there you'll get some gore scenes, but nothing, you know, too crazy. It is more of a crime thriller mystery, I guess you want to call it, but it does have, you know, I guess you would call it its horror aspects, but definitely a very interesting movie, a new take on it, I guess you would call it. Like I said, most of the Zodiac films are more of what happened then, you know, at that point in time, 40 years ago kind of deal. Now it's years later, and it's new and updated, and the story is completely different. So I thought it was really cool. If you're into the whole Zodiac myth, or not myth, but, you know, because it actually did happen, but the whole Zodiac story and the different movies that were placed on it, this one I think would definitely be up your alley. So what I'll do is I'll leave the trailer for that. I will look for the link on Hulu, because at that point in time, I'm not 100% sure if it's out yet on physical media. I mean, they said it was made for Sony, so not 100% sure, but it is at least on Hulu, which like I said, I'll leave the link to where you can check that out there. Again, just check the description for everything I talk about, because not only will I leave, you know, the IMDb information, but the trailer and stuff along those lines. So if you're interested in checking that out or looking at it, definitely just check the description and you'll see everything there. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Like I said, I want to try to get more on a, you know, schedule to do either reviews, or if you haven't checked it out, check out my unboxing. I got a few movies from, or should I say a series from What Movie One. So after you're done with this, go ahead, check that out. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this review, or you enjoy this channel, go ahead, give me a thumbs up, because of course nowadays everything with algorithms and stuff, the more thumbs up, maybe there's a chance more people will see me. Almost at 1,500 subscribers, so once I do hit that threshold, you get another you know, giveaway and stuff. So almost there. I think it's like, you know, 30 subscribers away, so let your friends know I'm out here. But the best thing you can do to make sure that you do see a new upload or a new review is to hit that bell button, so when I do upload something new, I guess you'll get notified. Who knows if it's, you know, some people say they do, some people say they don't, but it is, you know, the best way to do it is just hitting that bell button, so again, you know when I do upload more stuff. So hopefully this kind of steered you to checking out Awakening the Zodiac. Again, if you're into that story, this one I think you'll definitely enjoy. And I guess until next time, I'll see you guys.